grandmother of Sonny Bort spoke to us today off camera through tears. She told us her family is in pain. She has spent the last 2 days in a San Antonio hospital trying to comfort Sonny's siblings and keep her family together. Friends who knew the mother say they all tried to help.
She wasn't hated, but she wasn't perfect. No one's perfect. But she wasn't hated in the community. I mean, she was a mom with 3 kids trying to make it work.
We found documents showing the mother went through months of CPS supervision and family rehabilitation last year. Still, that did not prevent Sonny's death nor her siblings' injuries. KXAN investigator Kevin Schwaller looks into that CPS oversight and what it means for other Texas children.
Shocked that something like that happened here.
In the kind of town holding on to history, neighbors in Blanco are mourning the death of a child taken too soon.
Why did it have to come to this before CPS actually takes action?
Court documents show CPS did get involved last year, looking into the kids' situation with their parents. They found the children living in filth without electricity or water before they lived here. Mom and the kids went to live with the dad's grandparents as part of a safety plan. Court documents we obtained show that the mother got help from something called Family-Based Safety Services. That was from February through August of last year, and at some point she moved here to Blanco. CPS uses those family-based safety services to help families make changes and protect children from abuse and neglect without putting them into the foster system. We found a CPS report from last year, looked at kids placed in temporary care or families using those safety services. It found 1 in 6 of the children in those families who returned home become victims in the next 5 years. That's more than 10,000 children. CPS would not talk on camera for this story, citing the ongoing criminal investigation in the current case. However, the outgoing commissioner for the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services recently spoke to us about the challenges CPS faces.
Child abuse and neglect is a public health issue. It's driven by poverty, domestic violence, substance abuse, mental health issues. It is not something this agency can stop or prevent itself.
He also pointed to the need for support in Texas communities. Kevin Schwaller, KXAN, investigates.
We looked into the background of the CPS worker in charge of this case. According to the Department of Family and Protective Services, the employee was hired in January of 2010. She is a level 2 investigator. For some perspective on that, we learned level 5 investigators are the most senior. Officials say the CPS worker has 15 cases right now, including the Blanco family. That is more than the ideal caseload of 12, but it's less than the average in Region 7, which covers a large part of Central Texas. Right now, CPS workers are juggling about 17 cases at one time on average. We also asked for a breakdown by county and found the caseload numbers are growing. As of March, CPS workers were looking over an average of 11 cases in Blanco County, 22 cases in Travis County, and more than 28 cases in Hays County. That is significantly more cases than this time last year. And remember, the ideal number is 12. And there is much more about this case online right now, including criminal records for Petronella's boyfriend, John Lawrence. He's accused of choking another woman in Austin last year. You can see where that case is in the court system online at KXAN.com.